All right, lads, welcome back to Ben Does FM and episode 1 in season 2 of my Millwall save on the updated 25-26 database. We fell at the first hurdle in terms of the playoffs last year. We've gone away, we've strengthened in the summer, we've still got a couple more players potentially coming through the door. I think we're in a much better place this season. Stick around, see how we get on. I'm confident that we can not only make another push for the playoffs, but potentially can aim a little bit higher and aim for those automatic promotion places. In terms of this episode, we are going to look at the first 3 games of the league campaign: Sheffield Wednesday at home, Oxford away, and Portsmouth at home. If you haven't done so already, please give the channel a subscribe. Please share the content with a Football Manager lover or a Millwall fan, and let's get straight into the first episode of season 2. Here we go then, chaps. The first episode of season 2, home game against Sheffield Wednesday. As I said, I think we've really strengthened the squad this year. We are going to be looking at the team selection. We're going with the same formation. I know the back end of last year and the playoffs didn't pan out at all well, but we're going to stick with the same formation. Here's the lineup for our first game of the season against Sheffield Wednesday. Marcel Lockter is going to have to start because Matty Sarkic is injured. We're going to go with Japhet Tanganga at the right of the 3. We're going to go Jake Cooper in the middle, and we're going to go with a full debut for Opoku playing on the left-hand side of the 3. Right wing back, we are going to go with Emil Krapf, although he's not fully fit, but we are going to start him. We're going to play Billy Mitchell in the ball-winning midfielder position. And a wing-back left, we are going to go with Joe Bryan. Wide right, we are going to go with Gautier Ott. He has had a bit of an injury, so he might not last the 90 minutes. Shadow striker, we are going to go Luke Cundle. And then wide left, we are going to start the season with our loan signing from Brighton, Mazulu. Target forward, of course, we are going to go with Josh Coburn. I think that team is stronger than it is last year. As I said, we've got 2 more signings potentially coming through the door, which I'm really excited about. I'm hopeful for this year. Let's see how we get on. I'd be disappointed if we aren't beating Sheffield Wednesday at home first game, but that is the first lineup of the season. Here we go then, fellas. First game of the season. As I've been saying, very hopeful for this year. The incomings we've made, I think, have strengthened us. We've still got a couple more to come in, as I said, which I like the look of. So let's see how we get on here at home, Sheffield Wednesday. This will probably tell us a lot. First highlight to us as well. See what we can do. Be interested to see how Gautier Ott gets on for us. I'm really excited about him. And here he is on the ball. He's putting Emil Krapf down the wing. Luke Cundle, 1-0 Millwall after 11 minutes. I said I was looking forward to seeing Gautier Ott. He has played a decent ball down the line to Emil Krapf, and the easiest of finishes for Luke Cundle, pretty much a yard out, really. Great ball, great cutback, great finish. Millwall 1-0. Corner to the Lions to see if we can get Coops to add to his tally of 6 last year. Cundle's picked up the recovery. He loves a long-range effort, and that is a hell of a save from Charles in goal. I thought that was screaming in the top corner from Luke Cundle. We saw him score a couple of long-range efforts for us last year. Thought that was going to be another one. I didn't even commentate that. The reason for it, I just didn't think that was going to be a highlight. We had 2 corners on the spin. Gautier has got an assist in the first game of the season. Short corner, Joe Bryan. Gautier hung it up to the back post. I said I wanted to see more from Coops, and there he is at the back post with the easiest of headers. 2-0 Lions. Are we playoff bound again? Another corner for the Lions here. Gautier Ott's going to pick it up. He's put it into Cundle. These two have really linked up well. Coops on the ball. Cundle out wide. He switched it to Tango. See what he's going to do. Looks like we're rebuilding here. Tango's still got it. He's put it into Luke Cundle. Another long-range effort, I think, pending. Cundle's just tearing them apart here. That new contract, certainly worth it at a minute. 2-0 at half-time and a dominant performance. Haven't had a single highlight for Sheffield Wednesday. Pretty much been all us, and so far, so good. the new signings, Opoku 7.1, Guatier Ott 7.4, Mazulu. Want to see a little bit more from him, but he is only 18. He is on loan, so not too worried about that. Kundal's been excellent as well in that first half. So, yeah, really pleased with that. Highlight straight away. Never like to see that. Hopefully we can nick it off Sheffield Wednesday here. But, as I said, so far so good. We were excellent in that first half. I don't really want them to get a goal straight away because it won't really be warranted. Barry Bannon, he's knocking it about. Max Lowe now. Oh, what's happened there? It's a penalty. As I said, didn't really want them to get back in it straight away, and they have. We've given away a penalty. Let's see what Marcel Lochter can do. See if he can keep this one out. Jamal Lowe is going to step up for Wednesday, and he's stuck it away. We've gone from being very comfortable. It's now 2-1. I don't really know what happened with the actual foul, but Wednesday are back in it. Right, 25 minutes left. I think we're going to make some changes. Coburn hasn't played well, so we're going to bring on Mihailo. Mazulu hasn't had a good game, so we're going to bring on Diarra. Billy's on a yellow card, so I'm actually going to change him. I'm bring Casper on, give him some game time. Doesn't look like he hasn't played too much in pre-season for whatever reason. I don't manage the pre-season games, so that looks probably why. But yeah, a couple of changes there. See if we can freshen it up. I'll be gutted if we don't win this game. We've managed to nick it. Emil Krapf on the ball. He's put it into Kundal. He's found Perez Ticker. Can he get a goal on his debut? That is a great save. He probably should have done. Highlight of a minute left. Don't normally like to see this, but it is our highlight. Jaff's going to press the ball forward. He's got it out to Joe Bryan. He's going to whip that ball in. Mihailo Ivanovic, he's got his first goal of the season. That is a great header. You love to see it. I wanted to see more from Mihailo this season. I'm going to be giving him more game time. Great header, great goal, thoroughly deserved. 3-1. Great way to start the season. Great finish from Mihailo. Great ball in the box. Yeah, really happy with this. 3-1 win, it looks like, to start the season. Before we head into the Oxford game, then, fellas, a couple more bits of transfer news to run through with you. We lost AJ Matthews to Hull for 1.5, potentially raising to 1.7 million. He kicked up a fuss after we rejected a whole host of bids for him. But 1.5 million, I think that's pretty fair. I don't think we're ever going to realise that potential for him. He was playing in the development teams, so he's gone to Hull for 1.5 million. A couple of the youngsters that we signed in the summer from Man United, Jack Kingdon and Yusufa Kamrich from Spurs, have both gone out on loan. The Kevin Nisbet deal has finally gone through, so he is out the door. Now, I did say there was a couple of incomings. We had a bit of a nightmare. They were both going through work permits. They both got rejected, and for some reason, I couldn't allocate them a non-European spot. So they both wouldn't join without a work permit. Obviously, the deals got cancelled, and now I think we have left ourselves a little bit short. We are going to look to spend some of this transfer budget. As you can see, we've got a huge amount in the wage budget, so I am going to still try to get a couple more players in. But at the moment, the transfers that I promised you haven't happened, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to get straight into the Sheffield Wednesday game. Whilst we're doing that in between, I am going to try and get a couple of players in, as I say, but we are going to play, sorry, not the Sheffield Wednesday, we are going to play the Oxford game next. Here we go then, chaps. So, second game of the season against Oxford away. We did play the Oldham game off camera. We absolutely battered them. We were 2-0 up and cruising, and they scored in the 60th and the 95th minute. They had 2 shots on goal and scored twice. We battered them. So it was quite an unfair result in the end, but we did win on penalties, which was the main thing. Yeah, this is now going to be the lineup to play Oxford away. Let's run through the sides. So we are going to go with Marcel Lochter in goal because Matty Sarkic still isn't fit. Jaff at the right side of the 3. Coops in the middle, and then Opoku on the left-hand side. Wing back, we're going to go with Jefferson Paz. He had a really good game last time out. We're going to keep him there at right back. We're going to play Billy Mitchell in the middle of midfield and Joe Bryan left wing back. Guatier Ott is going to play on the right-hand side. Luke Kundal in the middle. And we're going to play... Who are we going to play? Stefan Diarra on the left-hand side with Josh. No, we're going to play Mihailo. We're going to start him. He scored again against Oldham in the Cup. So 2-2 for Mihailo. He is going to keep his place. I said we are going to try and play him a bit more this year, and he has played well so far this season. Another thing I just wanted to call out, I did say we had loan listed Jeremias Perez Tika. We're actually just going to retrain him and we're going to play him on the left-hand side. I think he could be decent there as an inside forward. He can't cross, which is a problem, but as I say, as an inside forward position, he could be quite a useful little player for us. So we're going to retrain him as a left winger. That is the team that is going to go into this game against Oxford away. Right, so can we make it 2 for 2 to start the season? We are playing against Ryan Leonard. He has gone to Oxford. Yeah, I would like to make this 2 from 2. Cameron Brannigan has just smashed the crossbar as I said that. But yeah, it'd be good to get a nice start to the season. Sheffield Wednesday and Oxford, two sides you would like to think we would be beating if we are going to be at the top of the table come end of the season. Oxford knocking it about here. Be nice if we can try and nick this. Billy has nicked it. He's put it into Mahilo. Out to Diarra now, who's running at the Oxford defence down the left-hand side. Joe Bryan's going to pick it up. He's got it back into Diarra. 1-0 Millwall. A great finish. A bit fortuitous in terms of the tackle falling in the path of Joe Bryan, but we don't care. Diarra's then stuck it in the top corner. We go 1-0 up, thoroughly deserved based on the XG and the chances. So we are 1-0 in front, and Diarra gets his first of the season. Late highlight for Oxford. We do seem to concede a lot. Oh, Diarra's nicked that. It looks like we're breaking it. If he can get this in the box, Mahilo is on his own. He has got it in the box, and Mahilo has smashed it straight against the centre half. It's gone out for a corner, but Mahilo will be disappointed with that. Obviously, nothing has come from the corner because it's gone straight to half-time. Corner for the Lions early on here. Joe Bryan's whipped it in. Apoku probably should have done better with that. Cummins was diving to the right-hand side. Looked like he just needed to get it on target, but Apoku, I think, he'd be disappointed. Cameron Brannigan with a free kick. That's hit the bar. All action to the start of this second half. Ryan Leonard with the long throw. Can we clear it? Not really amounted to much there. Looks like it's still going to be a highlight. So Lochter's got the ball. We're going to get it forward pretty quick here. Diarra's going to pick this up. Oh, I thought he was going to nick that, but Ryan Leonard's made a great tackle there. And Badgie's now in behind. He smashed it straight at Lochter. Easy ball there to get in behind. We're doing well here. I would like for us to get a second. Let's see if we can. Diarra's going to hit one from range. What a save that is. Pushed it onto the bar there, Cummins, I think. Last 20, let's make some changes. Mihilo's not had his best games, and Coburn's going to come on. Paz needs a little bit of a break. Let's take Kundal off for Negley. And let's bring Mazalu on for Guatier Ott. So 4 changes there with 20 minutes or so to go. Diarra's going to whip this one in, see if we can double our lead. Opoku's knocked it back to Mazalu, and he has smashed the post. If we don't win this, I mean, I'm going to be gutted again. Look, we've battered them in terms of XG, but let's see if we can nick this second. Mitchell and Kraft playing some nice stuff. Mazalu's got that in the box. Cumming has picked it up, though. Pretty easy for the keeper there. See if we can win that. We have won it. We're picking up the second. Negley has. If we can get the second, it's really going to be game over. Mazalu getting at Oxford. Coburn, was that offside? It's not. Looked like it could have been, but we have doubled our lead. I think that should be game over now. Coburn's got his first of the season. Good goal in the end. Mazalu's done really well. Mazalu has knocked it into Coburn. I think it's perfectly timed. Centre half's completely missed it. Coburn with a great finish. 2-0 Lions. Perfect start to the season so far. And that is that. That is 3 points for the Lions at the Kassam Stadium. Another decent performance. Thoroughly deserved in terms of the stats. Yeah, done really well there. Very happy with the first 2 league games. battered Sheffield Wednesday, battered Oxford, really. We are just going to have a look now and see where the media predicted those two sides to finish. Oxford did win their first game of the season, but yeah, very happy with the first two performances. So, as I said, we're just going to have a quick look in terms of the media prediction and see where Sheffield Wednesday and Oxford were predicted to finish. Always gives you a little bit of a gauge as to how the season's going to go. We predicted to finish 12th. Sheffield Wednesday finished predicted to finish above us in ninth. Oxford are predicted to finish bottom. So, yeah, probably two results you would expect us to get. As you can see here, Crystal Palace, Everton, two of the relegated sides. Who else would have come down then? Oh, yeah, Sunderland. So, Crystal Palace, Everton, and Sunderland are the three relegated sides. Palace, pretty heavy favourites, along with Everton, two odds-on shots. But yeah, good start to the season. First two games. I think I'm going to leave it there for the first episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, I'm hopeful this season that a full season with the tactic change, a full season now with an upgraded squad, I'm confident that we can stay in these playoff positions at very least all year. So please give the episode a like. Please share it with someone, as I always say, who loves Football Manager. If they're a Millwall fan, send it to them. And we will see you on episode 2.